Laura Dellis joins us with more. Laura, welcome back.
So good to see you too.
You don't look a day older than the last time we saw you.
Well, it's only been a couple months, but there's a lot of makeup, there's a lot of spray tan, so it's all facade.
Explain this to people that maybe didn't see you the first time you were on the show. Halfway to 54.
Yep.
I mean, you know, you're such a young'un.
Well, but yet I feel so old. It's really interesting. No, it's obviously I still have a lot of life to live, but I do feel like I've lived a lot of life, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
So I just, a couple years ago, started this journey of like, let's break down what we've learned so far, but in a fun way, in a relatable way.
Ooh.
And then I love music too, so I weave it all together. And luckily people have really been connecting with it, which is great because it's the 4th year of it, which is kind of insane.
Connecting with it so much. You were named Best Comedian in Chicago from the Chicago Reader for the non-stand-up category.
Snap.
Yes,
You're making me blush. You're making me blush.
So what is it about what you're doing is that it's unique? You don't get that everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's honestly, it's very honest. It's
Yeah.
very me. Obviously, it's grounded in stand-up and music and cabaret a little bit.
But it's so much more than stand-up, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's what brings people back. They want to know what new songs. Every year there's new music, there's new material, there's new outfits. People love the sparkles, as we can see. We, you know, sometimes we have backup dancers, sometimes we have, yep, there I go, bald caps. We have it all. Sock puppets, flowers.
Well, this was halfway to 53.
This was last year's show.
And now you're doing halfway to 54.
Exactly.
So what is going to be different about this time?
Well, I think honestly, I'm owning it more. I think I've been so scared to like really like be proud of what I'm doing. And be like, no, like people aren't, this isn't like a guilt trip. Like people aren't coming to this to just like pat me on the back. Like there's new people coming every show. I'm doing shows out of state now. Like I'm winning these awards, which feels random, but
well deserved. You
Yes.
own
but that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And now I'm just gonna own it.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, okay, cool, I won that award.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, I read that the new show is also about, I mean, you've got the typical stuff like dating, growing up, anxious theater kid. We knew you were a theater kid. This one, though.
Oh, yes. This one.
Accidentally feeding your sister a suppository.
Yeah.
It's happened to all of us.
Yeah. And just it doesn't go up on that end.
A tale as old as time is what they say.
It goes on the other side.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a story I've never been able to live down. What's fun about like a story like that's such a clearly like such a Laura thing to do because I really did feel like I was helping her.
Okay.
And then I weave it into like, okay, this is a perfect example of like if I don't succeed in comedy, I could be out in the world feeding people pills that are supposed to go, you know, up there. We don't want that. We have to be successful.
Oh my goodness. Now, you do a lot of like pop songs, like people that are going to remember, they know.
We got Gaga. We have Sabrina Carpenter. We have Broadway too. We have, I'm going to look into the camera. We have Broadway. we have
Jazz hands.
We have jazz hands. We have, and then there's like a really, you know, I try to pull at the heartstrings too because I'm talking about my anxiety. I'm talking about, you know, depression and whatnot, things that a lot of people my age in this time are going through. And I think there's more than just like vaudeville, me jumping on the ground and doing stand-up. Like there's some heart to it, and I'm really proud of that element too.
I want to know, what do you think you're going to be like at 54? Like, if you think a version of this, like at 54, like...
I picture just like Liza Minnelli.
Oh my gosh.
A long cigarette,
that is spot on.
a highball, leopard.
Step on over.
Yeah.
Amazing. So we're so lucky. You're going to be performing for us here in studio. Give us a little taste, just what we can expect.
Okay, so this takes place in an alternate reality where my parents were not supportive of me.
Oh.
And they didn't want me to succeed. Because what I've learned is it's really hard to portray the villain in your own story. So what if we just leaned into the villain element of mom and dad? And so I will be portraying both of my parents in this number.
Okay, is it kind of true to life?
No, it's completely made up.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, I mean like characteristics, I didn't know.
No, it's not like them at all. It's completely made up.
Okay.
Now I can't wait to see it because we're going to be like, oh, they would not be happy about that.
No, they
portrayal.
love this number.
Okay. Amazing.
I promise.
Laura, we love when you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Halfway to 54 is at the Den Theater June 6th. For tickets and more information, you can head to lauradellis.com. Find her on the socials there on your screen as well.
And stick around. We're getting a look at the show just ahead.